Did I prank you guys? Hello and welcome to the Show Me Live. I know it doesn't look like it, but we're going to be spending time in a different stream and totally not having a gaming addiction to Animal Crossing New Horizons. I can stop anytime I want. I can stop anytime I want. I slept a little, and then I woke up, and then I slept again some more. And then I remembered, I gotta eat before I go live. Hang on, Isabel. We gotta go talk to our friends. Wait, Wolf says, Sohma, you have an addiction. Yes. Yes, I do. Animal Crossing is way too much fun not to be addicted to it, you know? Let me just prop myself up here and we'll get ourselves started. Thank you guys so much for your patience. I really appreciate that. And now I must go to the correct channel. And we're starting off with some really adorable artwork right out the gate. Do you see this dog? Do you see their name? Their name is Beef. And they are an absolute unit. An official Wonkus. And here's the link if you guys want to go support the artist. It's a Reddit link. Oh, it's such a long link I can't post it in the... I can't post it in chat. So if you guys want to check out the artist and the original source material, it's in the Discord channel. And Wingedole says, mind if I quickly put something in the Show Me Live? I know I'm probably late, so that's why I'm asking. Try asking me again when we're halfway through the stream. My brain will be able to formulate how much energy reserves it's got left. Then I can give you an appropriate answer. Hello to Sylphin. Hello to Enderking. Hi. Oh, and you're not late. You're not late whatsoever. You had to feed Winter. Is Winter a pet of yours? Which pet is that? And I saw Lumi in the chat earlier. Hello! You guys know who Beef is? Beef is adorable. Let me see if I can zoom in real quick. Beef. The one, the only, the rotund. There's not much more to know about Beef. He is a straight shooter. Let's all hang out. He is Robert's BFF and the BFF of anyone who gives him belly rubs. May we all live a life full of beauty and simplicity like our best boy, Beef. He looks so happy. He looks so cute. I'll take 10. He's such a big shot. And then look at that tiny feet. Look at that tiny, tiny little feet. Oh, so cute. Such round. Such adorbs. And this one looks like a missile. Hello, Ven. And hello to Haruka. And Haruka asks, so how bad is your Animal Crossing brainworms? Well, I want to start decorating, but I have a caveat. I can't improve my ratings in my town unless I start inviting more villagers. And I can do that, like we did with Lolly last night, but I don't want just any guy to move into. And Chuggles also happens to have Raymond, so I'm gonna see if I could ask him for some help later on, maybe over the weekend if he has time. Maybe. So for now, oh yeah, we also got the Mabel and Abel store. What else? I think that's about it for now. And I started decorating. It feels so good to decorate the video games. Oh yeah, and I made a bridge. Mr. McGillicuddy says he is a very important character in the game Dispatch. It's cute! What is this game Dispatch? Is it like an FPS? Question! Oh, it's not a cozy game? Well, I imagine it must be an action-packed game. He looks like an action doggo. Guys, I have a question. What music is playing right now? Does it sound like Christmas or does it sound like the huge? It's been a while since I've prepped this area. So I'm just gonna double check. I'm gonna put on this music. There we go. I haven't used this background music since I've used this background music since year 1 and 2 of VTubing. Ah, dang it, it was Christmas. Sorry for the confusion. The final brain cell was not focused so much on stream prep as it was on stuff in my face. I got some food! Fawn gave me wonton soup and sesame balls, and let me tell you, if you combine a taro drink with sesame balls, those are 2 delicious desserts crammed into one. It's so good. But it's also like sleep enabling after you eat a really yummy meal. It's hard not to fall asleep right after. I have this big cup of coffee. I'm gonna take a sip. Alright, coffee. Do something. Aw, thanks, Winged Wolf. I appreciate that. It's an oldie but a goodie. Mr. McGillicuddy says, it's a telltale style game with something extra that requires a lot of quick thinking, a lot of adult humor as well. Oh, so mature themed. I'm interested. I shall look into this game called Dispatch. If I alt into a DM, I think the screen will... I want to make a mental note. Guys, I'm gonna go look on Steam right now. Dispatch. Jessica. Oh, it is a Telltale style. I see it immediately. It's extremely recognizable with the cell shading and the 3D models. I will look more into this later. It's got overwhelming positive reviews, so that is a very good sign. Add it to my wish list. Boop. That way I don't forget. It always stands out to me when Steam has a good sale. And Sentinel post here from Night Rain boss number 4, Maris. This is a boss? I thought this was artwork. It's beautiful. I would liken this thing to a jellyfish that rams into you, spawns arms around the battlefield, and pelts you with homing spells. Lightning is its weakness. Even so, be prepared for a long fight. Oh my goodness, they're beautiful. I would say definitely a big upgrade from the Moonlight Butterfly. They're gorgeous. Thanks for your patience in advance, Winged Wolf. I want to give everybody else the chance to have their stuff shown, too. And Colin says, Telltale games are known for having multiple paths through their games. Yeah, I remember The Walking Dead. It's too bad I didn't know the whole plot before I started VTubing. Otherwise, that would have been a great, Let's Play, you know? But the zombie universe always gets so stressful. Mr. McGillicuddy says a couple of well-known people do some of the characters' voiceovers, including Jacksepticeye and Moist Critical. Really? Oh my gosh. That's so weird. That's so cool, but that's so weird. Not what I would expect. You know, the combination of these forces coming together to create this. And Winged Wolf says, fair, might draw while I wait. Hey, have fun with it. And Sentinel says, Dispatch has some big names in its voice cast, including Laura Bailey. I love Laura Bailey. For no specific reason or not. Probably not because she voiced a character I look up to very, very much, even though she's fictional. If any of you are familiar with the character known as Toru Honda from the anime series Fruits Basket, her voicing is really good, and if you actually have the first volume of the manga, inside there is an interview with Laura Bailey about how she got into the role, how she figured out doing the voice of Toru. And I was just like, that is so precious, the way that she felt about Toru. She fell in love with her character after watching the Japanese voiceovers and was like, oh my gosh, she's such an innocent character. And she tried to embody that feeling when she did Toru's voicing. And she was like, you know, this is the first time I have ever done an innocent character for my voice work. So it was all brand new territory. I'd say she aced it. She did a fantabulous job, and yeah. I really appreciate her work. And Enderking says, for the next Show Me Life, are fantasy maps allowed? I'm working on a new one for my world building project. I don't see why not. I say go for it. And you know, if there's any caveats or something like that we need to work through, then we can always discuss it and figure out how we can make things, I don't know, organized, clean, easy to understand, blah 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 blah. And Mr. McGillicuddy says, here is something that you might find funny. The character Jack voices is a short Irish strongman. But he's strong. Height doesn't matter in this case. I wish I was short. That's one of my dreams. I want to be short. How too short? I mean, I can always transform into a cat if I really want to reach tiny heights. But as a human, I would like to be shorter, please. The character's name is Punch Up. Punched Up? That's adorable. Okay, yeah, the energy from the name and the height of the character, that's a little contrasting to how tough they actually are. Sometimes allowing your opponent to underestimate how strong you truly are can act like a... I had a phrase and then I was like, nah, that's not right. It can give you the advantage in a fight, is what I'm trying to say. And Colin says the current voices of Lucina and Blaze are Alex Tipton and Lucina and Eric Lindbeck as Blaze the Cat. Blaze the Cat. That's from... I feel... What universe is Blaze the Cat from? Aren't they from the Sonic franchise? No? Yes? Am I completely off? Arr? The art style makes me think of Sonic. I've seen fan art of Blaze the Cat many times. Okay, cool. Thank you, Winged Wolf. I just needed to know that I remembered that correctly. See, I'm not very connected with the whole Sonic universe, so I've got lots of learning to do. And Sliffin says, I know a Blaze the Cat from Sonic. I don't know if there are more. Yep, that's the one I'm familiar with. And Sentinel says, last one, I swear. This is Libra. Hey, I'm a Libra. Balance is his thing. This goat, I see what you did there, hits hard and casts powerful spells laced with a false gold that inflicts madness. To defeat him, either go full Unga Bunga or overload him with the Flame of Frenzy and its maddening Chaos Flame. I mean, I do love me a good Unga Bunga. Give me a giant greatsword and I'll go swinging. And Colin says Blaze's first appearance was Sonic 06. Oh, that infamous game. I want this so badly. Oh, that's so beautiful. Haruka, that's such a good get. I've seen stuff like this on Etsy and I'm just like, oh, it's so pretty. But I don't sit or work near any windows. I have a porch patio I could put this on, but I'd never see it because I have these big old curtains that would cover it all the time. Haruka says, I think this belongs here, but I did a Secret Santa with friends yesterday, and I got this from my Secret Santa. Dude, your Secret Santa was awesome. They picked out a really good present. Did they know it was going to you specifically? Great present. Did you find a good spot to put it in? And Enderking says, I've become too homestuck, brain rotted. I can't hear I'm a Libra without thinking of Terezi now. Ah, it lives in your head rent free. You cannot escape. The thoughts of the homestuck has latched onto your brain cell. You cannot run. I know, it's a very lovely Sylveon. Look how pretty they are, and it's on like stained glass style. You can see like around the rims, it even has like a circular frame and all the cherry blossoms. Oh, it's so pretty. I really love the way they did the ribbon here too. It's adorable. They even managed to do blush marks on glass. How do you do that? That's incredible. Artists are amazing. I even like what they did here where the artwork starts to stand out in the foreground. over the frame part. Like, that's just good design. Very cute. Henlo says incorrect on the Blaze thing. She first appeared in Sonic Rush. Ah, you guys know your lore. Lore debate, go! Just kidding, don't go crazy. I'm really glad you were able to get this. To get your paws on this, Haruka. I hope it brings you joy whenever you get the chance to look at it. Next up, we've got a post from Ender. It's a cute plushie. Look at the creature. There is a creature here. I forgot its name, but we were talking about this during the last Show Me Live. It's kind of cute. These parts look so feathery. I like it. It doesn't scare me like how some centipedes would scare me. And Animalocaris. There we go, I said it. That's right, I remember. And Wheels of Steel says, Sohma, I have a test to see if you're part dog. There's a squirrel behind you. Where? Friend? Squirrel friend? Friend? I promise not to eat the friend. I don't eat squirrels anyways. King says slightly inaccurate, but I can forgive here. Oh, so did I pronounce it incorrectly? Feel free to guide me in the right direction, and I'll do my best. Cute! I love them. They're adorable. It reminds me of Mr. Cuddles McCuddleton. And who's this little dude riding on top of him? We've got a little anime protagonist over here just hanging out. Who the guy? Who dat? What the plushie doing? And Ender King says, no, I mean the plush is slightly inaccurate. The real thing had a shell on its head. Oh, it has a shell? That's kind of cool. It has armor. Ender King says, that's my new FOMO. Ooh, why do they call them FOMOs? Are the plushies having fears of missing out? Wait. That doesn't... Not FOMO. FUMO. FUMO. Like, wait, that acronym doesn't technically line up correctly here. It was close, but not quite. They're adorable. I imagine they come from an anime of some sorts, but I don't know which one. FUMO equals mofu mofu backwards. Mofu mofu. How does that translate in Japanese? Mofu mofu sounds like it's soft. Mofu mofu. Google, help my brain here. Mofu mofu. Meaning. Why is the next word that came up after mofu mofu was fursuit? Yeah, I think of fua fua instead of mofu mofu. It's essentially the same thing, right? Describes something extremely soft, fluffy, and cuddly, typically used for animal fur, blankets, or stuffed toys. Ah, I love that texture. I have a plushie, I have an Eevee plushie that has just certain sections of it in a very mofu mofu state. Like its chest fluff is super mofu mofu, and the tip of its tail is very mofu mofu. Oh, they're all Toho characters! That's cool! Bon would recognize this character almost immediately. New way, huh? I'll have to send this picture to Bon later. He'll have an aha moment. Very cool. Ooh, and what is this? Mr. McGillicuddy sent a picture of this really cool dragon-looking creature, and he said, hope I'm not too late to the post. Here are some successful prints I've done with my dad's new 3D printer. First off is a joint-connected bone dragon done with red silk filament. Dude, this looks cool as heck! It looks super duper cool! I love the whole, like, spine thing going on here. It's like, I've never seen them in person, but I've seen videos where people play around with these, and it's like a long chain of pieces that connect together. And is he wiggly? How wiggly is this dragon? They look super duper neat though. Dragons that got the Rayquaza body build is an immediately plus in my book. Sophin says, wiggly guy right there. I see it too. And Harka says, very late to answering your question, Sohma, but I haven't gotten the chance of hanging the stained glass yet because I'm still in the works of rearranging my whole office. But we'll do it afterwards. That is okay. Let me know when the time comes, and I hope it brings you lots of joy. I'm also doing some spring cleaning myself too, and Bun Bun is letting me get myself a brand new desk, and it's gonna be the color pink, and it comes with LED lights, and it's gonna be a good start to making everything super organized and cute and Sohma color coded, you know? And Mr. McGillicuddy says, also, this was printed with all the joints connected. How do you do that? And it just wiggles, it's just boom, created. 3D printing is magic, and the people behind it are also very, what's the word? And it's a better word for smart, like very calculative. I imagine a lot of planning goes into the craft of printing way in advance, right? And the Winged Wolf says it's like a fidget toy, it's super cute. I know, I love it. I want one of these. I bought something similar to this, except it was like an evolution set, and I bought them for my friends for Christmas. And I was like, everybody could use a fidget toy. I know I could. I'd probably break it though. Next up, we've got another 3D printed piece. Is this Mr. Jack Sparrow? Yep. Next one is a bust of the greatest or worst pirate there was. Woody Jack Sparrow done with PLA plus blue. First big print I've done on it. It looks pretty good, very recognizable. You know, I never realized how much detail went into this piece around his chest. Like, it's fascinating, the way the eyes travel and the things the eyes pick up or gravitate towards first when looking at a person. Usually it's the eyes. It looks very, very cool, my dude. How long did this one take? Winged Wolf says, why is all the rum gone? The rum is always gone. Because that's just his luck in life. Mr. McGillicuddy says, several hours. Was it hard getting the file ready for the printing? And Colin says, Jack Sparrow has a lot of details. I mean, just look at his hair, dude, and all the beads that come off of it, too. I love, like, how much detail there is to his character's design, even though he's, you know, human, an actual actor, and a lot of clothing and pieces scrambled together. I shouldn't say scrambled, because it was deliberate. It was planned. And Mr. McGillicuddy says, nope, just had to look it up on the internet and download the file and upload it to the printer. Oh, wow. The internet hath provideth, once again. Props to whoever provided that file for accessible download. That's cool. Were you excited when you saw it when it was completed? How scary is it when you gotta remove it from the 3D printer? And then lastly, we've got, finally, my biggest work in progress project I'm working on right now. Cloud's Buster Sword, dude, from Final Fantasy VII. Currently on hold till I can get more filament, and Rue is just there to show how massive this thing will be. Your dog, Rue, is adorable! Puppers! Doing a big heckin' yawn. Dude, look at the pieces! I can see how it's gonna come together! It looks so sick. I want it. It's not even done and I still want it. It looks so cool. I love the detail. You've got the sharp end of the blade here with this lighter silver part. And then you've got the thick part with all the cool metallic divots and pieces that give it that techie feel. It's almost sci-fi like in a way. Oh, it's so cool, it's so cool, it's so cool, it's so cool, it's so cool. Great work so far. I can't wait to see it when it's done. Keep up the great work. And Mr. McGillicuddy says, of course it wasn't all plug and play. I had to run several tests to make sure the pieces came out smooth. Is it expensive with the materials? I have no knowledge on this subject, so feel free to enlighten me. Colin says, I imagine moving that big thing from the 3D printer is a delicate task. That's what I think too. Because I've seen videos where people like pull them off the mats and it makes like all of this stretchy sounds and I'm like, anxiety. Immediate anxiety. And then pray that any small delicate parts and details don't rip off in the process. Next up, we've got a post from Colin. Here's the classic tone keyblade. Its design takes after old cartoons and shot lock takes after old black and white cartoons. How to obtain at least 1 high score in all classic Kingdom Hearts or Kingdom minigames. Interesting. I can see what you mean by like the old-timey appeal, because you've got a very cartoony-esque like extension arm for the blade part, and then you got a toon-like hand here holding a horn, but instead of just 1 horn, it's like 3. It's very stylized. Mr. McGillicuddy says, $22 for a 1 kilogram roll of filament. Oh, is 1 kilogram a lot? Or is it the standard amount? And Winklewolf says, ah yes, my worst enemy, anxiety. I feel that. I live with anxiety like a person lives with their shadow. It's always at my heels, but I never let it stop me. And Colin says, the classic Kingdom minigames are like those games in and watch games. My apologies, Colin. I'm not sure what you're referencing. And Tiffin says, it looks like something from Wallace and Gromit. Ah, yes. I can see the relevance to the two. I can connect the dots there. Mr. McGillicuddy says, standard amount. Ah, okay. Well, just to get an idea, how much filament did it take to create your Jack Sparrow? Yeah, how much did it have to go through in order to make something that big? And Enderking says, I don't know much about film, but if it weighs as much as paper, 1 kilogram sounds like a lot. I cannot fathom, because I don't know much about film either. How much is 1 kilogram? Kilo. Alright, Google, tell me what the heck a kilo is. If I don't know something, you gotta look it up. How much is a kilo? Sure, in pounds, why not? 1 kilo is 2 pounds. Interesting. For an approximate result, multiply the mass value by 2. Is that 2,000? 2,000.205. Nah, that's not what my brain's for. I don't want to do math. That's what the internet's for. And our king goes, oh, filament. Never mind. 1 kilogram sounds normal then. I have no clue. Can you see my brain at work here, like really trying to fathom and contemplate? I'm trying. Sophie says math is for suckers, like me. Hey, as long as you enjoy it, that's all that really matters. Once in a blue moon, I'll stumble across like a math equation and I'll challenge myself to do it because I'm like, oh, this is basic algebra. I still remember how to do algebra. And I'll start to do it and I'll be like, wait, order of operations. I know this. I know this. And if I ever get stumped on something or it doesn't seem right, I get very, I get a little punked out and I get upset. I'm just like, man, I know how to do math. It's simple. It's formulaic problem solving. It's solvable. I can solve this. And then I get stumped. Then I go over to Bon and I say, Bon, how do you solve this problem? And then I watch him do his magic. Mr. McGillicuddy says, might be better to just look up a roll of filament to get a better picture of what I'm working with. Fair enough, fair enough. Colin says 3D printing sounds like it can be really expensive depending on the project. That I think would be accurate. Just depends what you're making and how big it's gotta be. And next up we have a post from Colin. Here's a special piece of a crossover artwork in Sword Art Online Integral Factor during that time I was reincarnated as a slime crossover event, featuring Rimuru and Kirito. Ooh, looks pretty cool. It's the artwork. Oh, is it a wallpaper too? The way that this shaped, it almost looks like a monitor right here. It's a picture of a picture! It's pictureception. It's nice. And Colin says, imagine 3D printing the classic tone. What's the classic tone? Minglo says, yeah, I'd have to save up a lot. Dude, I imagine that 3D printing must cost a pretty penny depending on what you're making and how much quality and details you want to add to it. Because let me tell you, there's a lot of cool stuff if you just surf the web. There's a lot of cool stuff that artists make, and I'm like, I want to buy this, and that, and I'll stop on one 3D printed item and be like, that is gorgeous. And the price will get really hiked up, and I'm like, because you guys also, some people have to paint their 3D prints. I mean, depending on what materials you use, that may not be necessary, but there also might be extra added steps if you do that. I'm not trying to understand the process. Well, you know what? That's what YouTube is for. I should look into that. But artists put a lot of work into their craft, so if they up their prices, I respect that price. Colin says, that artwork is also currently used on the title screen. Oh, very nice. So you guys get a brand new look for a brand new crossover to keep the game nice and fresh. Always appreciate it when video games do that. Colin says the classic tone Keyblade from just a bit ago. Oh, that's the name of it. Gotcha. Colin says this crossover event has a very long event story, and definitely the longest event story I've seen in the game. Ooh, they must have been paid a pretty good penny for the crossover. So they wanted to make the most of it. Hey, did you have a good time going through the story? Was it fun? Next up from Colin, we have a Hyperdrive Extreme gear. It appeared in Sonic Riders Zero Gravity. This gear can rail grind but consumes gravity points twice as fast when boosting and gains less points from tricks. It's a gotta go fast mobile. I do like that it's red though. Red is a good color for something like this. I'm gonna take another sip of coffee. And if there's anything else you would like to add to this, Colin, and now's the time. And Sylvan says it's a hoverboard and rotund. I know, it does look a little rotund, don't it? It's definitely got some curvature going on for it. I like it. It's a chunky board. You can see these two little pads here. Like, we got this silver pad right here and this silver pad right here. I think that's where your feet go. Yep, you said it, Winged Wolf. The Gotta Go Fastmobile. Colin says, should be noted, this gear can't be used in the boss fight. I imagine using anything that makes you go zoomies is probably not ideal for combat purposes. But that's just me. Alright, and then next up we've got a post from Wheelman here in honor of SMG4. And we've got a link for this. Let me grab this and post the source material in the chat. It's cute! It's cute! There's so much going on here. I don't recognize all the characters. But the first thing my eyes gravitated towards was this face right here. It's Mr. Strawberry Man. His eyes, why are his eyes doing that? There's a lot going on in this picture. Look at this character sleeping so peacefully. Cute. And Sohma says, disagree. Speed is queen in many aspects. Ooh, I respect that. If you can go zoomies and defeat a giant boss, then more power to you. Teach me your ways. Because if I have to zoomies, then I'm a zoomies. I can only do one or the other. But that's just me. Making Wolf says, Woman has a lot of foes, so be warned. Wait, is these Marios? Nah, these can't be Marios. No ways. No ways. That can't be a Mario. Wait, you're saying this one? Is this the strawberry man is Mario? Because then there's the purple guy who totally doesn't look like a anime-ified Waluigi. Nope. Then who are these characters over here in this corner? I like the girl with the hammer. The hammer has a skull on it. She has, I'm gonna totally unalive you in one hit energy. And Wheels of Steel says, the girl in the watermelon dress is known as Melanie. Watermelon dress. Ah, this one. Right over here. Her name is Melanie. She is actually voiced by Wolfie Chew. That's so cool. Wolfie Chew has such a cute voice. I imagine. Very, very cute, very adorable. And Lilo says, SMG4 used to use Mario for a lot of stuff. And Colin says, that would be SMG you were looking at. Wheels of Steel says, that's actually SMG3. The guy in the skull hat, the guy in the blue outfit is SMG4. I see Mr. Blue right here. Ah, and the purple guy's the one with the skull on. I didn't even notice the skull on his hat till you guys mentioned it. Winged Wolf says, Strawberry Man is indeed Mario. Orange hair is Mickey, blue is Tari, and purple is SMG3. Blue guy is SMG4. Well, what about MSG? Don't know about the one with a hammer. Got a whole cast of characters here, but the art style's really very unique, very cool. And it feels like this was made for the ending of a wonderful game. Guys, what's SMG for? This is where the coffee beans can help the brain cell process reality. SMG4. What that? Wait, is it Super Mario Galaxy 4? Nah. I like how one of the questions that immediately pop up from Google is SMG4 appropriate for kids? Super Mario Glitchy 4. Is that what it stands for? Acronyms, I swear. Sophia says, oh yeah, I was about to listen to one of her videos before I saw the notifications for the stream. It's quite expressive. It's a neat piece. I like the composition and I have no idea what SMG4 is. It's okay, I'm just learning about it properly right now myself. I remember you guys talking a lot about SMG before in the past, but I didn't know what it stood for. All I knew is that it was related to Mario. My brain said, alright, I can remember that, and that was about it. I see some yeses in the chat. Alright, and Colin says, SMG4's actual name is Luke. Luke? Why Luke? Eh? Guys, tell me what the acronym is supposed to be. It'll drive me crazy until I figure it out. Stands for what? Super Mario Glitchy. A name for creator Luke, I can't pronounce that last name. Early Super Mario 64 Machinima video. Machinima. Oh my lord, that dates back. Do any of you guys remember Machinima? evolving to Super Meme Guardian 4. Super Meme? Really? Okay, alright. Reflecting the channel's focus on internet memes and its characters. I imagine that the content can range from wholesome, fun, and maybe even a little dank. And Wingo Wolf says, SMG4 is a famous YouTuber. I see. And that's why you guys said their name is Luke. I know a Luke. They're pretty cool. Maybe I should message my friend by that name and be like, hey, is you famous? And you never told me you was famous? You're always cool. I appreciated you before I had this knowledge. And Wheels of Steel says, essentially SMG4 made a lot of funny videos involving different Mario characters going on random situations. And I wouldn't be surprised if we got some, like, OCs in the mix too, right? Hence this picture here. Mango Wolf says, Mr. Puzzles, one of his characters, is amazing. He has cool songs, and my boyfriend loves him. Ooh, it's great that you guys have a favorite character. Then that must mean that this has a special place in your guys' hearts, too. That's wonderful. And Mango Wolf says, dank, yes. Okay, cool. Well, once I heard the word machinima, my brain was like, oh dear. Oh no. Oh no. And Colin said, he used Gmod and Super Mario 64 to make his videos. How in the world did someone figure out how to do something like that? That's incredible. And let me make sure I didn't miss anybody else's messages here. Moses Steel says SMG4 made a lot of funny videos involving different Mario characters going on random situations, like little adventures and skits, right? I gotta look into this later on, and I got some free time. And am totally not addicted to Animal Crossing. And Moses Steel says, oh, we got plenty of OCs. That red-haired girl you see in the image that I sent it's actually one of my personal favorite characters. She was originally an Inkling from Splatoon, but she turned human. Let me see, is it one image below? Wait, no, we got an Isabel. Is it in this photo here? Let me reread that. The image I sent, it's actually one of my... I want to know which one you're referencing, Wheels of Steel. Also, thank you guys so much for being patient with teaching me about this. It's all brand new information, so I appreciate you guys hanging in there and giving me the 411. He also still says, I'm referring to the photo you're looking at right now. Okay, which character? The red-haired girl. Okay. That's green. That's pink. I sadly am not previewing a red-haired character, unless... Is she hiding somewhere? Where is she in this picture? Ah, you guys have named her Meggie. I could always look her up and then maybe it'll make sense. SMG4. And then I'll write Meggie. Oh, she's got orange hair. Yeah, she does look like a Splatoon character. I totally see it. This one, right? What do you guys call this? Orange or blonde? It's kind of like right in between it. I think leaning a little closer to blonde, actually. Elsa Steele says, I guess the more accurate term to describe her is she has orange hair. Gotcha. Yeah, when I first saw this picture, the first thing I noticed was Meggie because of her art style. It's very reminiscent to Splatoon characters. And Wheels of Steel says, yes, she is kind of the fan character that everyone fell in love with. She looks very fun. She looks like she's got a lot of life and energy. And Winged Wolf says, you know, my boyfriend actually made his own variant of Mr. Puzzles known as Showbiz Puzzles. Hey, that's a good name. The name is inspired by Showbiz Pizza. He loves SMG4, so ye. That's cool. I'm glad you guys have this to go to enjoy. I should learn more and more about it. Rose of Steel says, be an inkling, but after fighting Sephiroth during a story arc in which her best friend was killed, she got turned into a human. Oh, such a tragic backstory. I love how comfy this whole picture is, and how they use like a special texture to make it look all manga-fied. Like you see how they use circles to fill in the shades of the strawberries, and circles to make the highlights too. And it's all throughout this picture. It's not just the strawberries, it's all throughout. They even did it for the mat on the desk too. It's a special texture. And Sylphin says the lore runs pretty deep in that series, doesn't it? I imagine it must. I mean, look at the cast. Look how many characters they have. They must have a lot going on. A long history. Also, I noticed the controller they're holding in the background here. That's an N64 controller, right? Be real embarrassing if I got that wrong. And Rose of Steel says, I mean, the small fishy boy that you see on the left of the image is Cthulhu's son. Small fishy boy. Oh, you mean this guy? Wait, that's not a fish. Is that a fish or is that a bird? I see these are his feet, right? It kind of looks like a bird's nest. But what do I know? I'm just an outsider perspective looking in. And learning. So much learning. This is a fish! I can see it. I was trying to decipher what kind of creature this was. It's fish. Oh, it's an NES controller. Gotcha. I'm gonna go look that up now. I've played with one of these before in the past. How do I not know that? NES controller. What the heck does an N64 controller look like? N64. So I can tell the difference, brain. Learn your stuff. You're live. Oh no, I didn't mean the space shift controller. I didn't mean that. Wrong one. My bad. Ignore that lapse of judgment for me. Alright, and I'm gonna move forward one. And here, let me grab the source link real quick for the next picture that's coming up. Next up, we've got a picture of Isabelle and Tom Nook. Wait, did you write anything about this picture? You did not. Why are they fighting? Why are the cute, adorable Animal Crossing characters at war with each other? Oh my gosh! Rossetti! He's back! Oh no! KK Slider's angry! No, we can't make KK Slider angry. Unacceptable. It's a Doom reference. Doom? Doom? Not the comfort characters. Let's give them pillows and a cup of coffee and make everything relaxed again. I see a lot of skits with Isabelle and the Doom guy. And it's always super duper cute and wholesome. Sylphin says, always appreciate the Animal Crossing Doom stuff since they had a shared release date that one time. I remember that. The amount of artwork and memes that came of it was just all over the place. And there's this one YouTube content creator who always puts those two in the same universe together. And you can't, once you see it, you can't really unsee it either. And Colin says, Doom Eternal and Animal Crossing New Horizons were very popular during the pandemic. Yup. I'm glad that they didn't cancel each other out. I'm happy that in the end, everybody got to enjoy themselves and have a good time at the same time. And let's be honest, we all really needed something to pass the time. And these games kind of rescued us from a terrible 2020, you know? Next up, I've got some cutesy artwork of the Isabelle. Look how cute and adorable she is. I really like the art style on this one. They made her round. She is so round. Her face looks like a bell. Her hair looks like a bell. In fact, I guess altogether she is a bell. And Wheels of Steel says, this is Isabelle fighting Tom over a horrible tax hike. Are you talking about, you're talking about this photo? A tax hike. She's fighting Tom Nook because inflation sucks. She can't work in this economy. She needs a raise. And if Tom Nook won't raise her wage earnings, then she will raise up her weapons in retaliation. And Sylvan says, oh, I like this Isabelle drawing a lot. Super cute, very huggable. Yes, very huggable. I agree. And then King says, I convinced one of my friends to include a Doom reference in her world building project, and she made it to the Doom guy inspired hero, having a wolf named Isabelle. Cute! I always love having a good faithful doggo companion. I know I do with having Bun Bun. Couldn't live without him. Next up, we've got some Anka art. Oh, cute! And it's actually wholesome and not the other branch it could go down. Here is the link to the art. And zoomies. I like that they did little expressions for this character. We've got a yawn with a little fang sticking out. And to the left, we've got her strutting her stuff with sparklies. I know too much in regards to this character. I've seen things I can't say. Colin, rephrase! Rephrase! We will not discuss going down any type of... And then there's a song about that very thing. I know too many things. The internet has ruined me! And Lingo says, I've seen things I regret. Me too, me too. It's okay. Look at the cute, wholesome rendition of Anka. Totally nothing sus about this, whatsoever. Joseph Steele says, are you referring to a certain rule of the internet that I won't say? Exactly! There are animations even. Oh lord. Sentinel says, wholesome please! It's like all of us know and all of us want to forget that we know. Sorry for unlocking that memory for some of you guys. I imagine it must have been repressed memories. Bring back the Anka PTSD. This character is ruined forever thanks to certain things. Yup. It's very hard to unsee once you've seen. Strange world we live in, right? Why can't we just leave the cute, adorable Animal Crossing characters alone? And Sylvan says, this is kind of going over my head. I live under a rock. No, you're a precious Sylvan. We must protect the Sylvan from the things that we dread and the things that we fear. Protect the Sylvan! It's good that you don't know what we're talking about. It's good, it's good. Don't worry, you're not missing out. The only people who might be missing out are freaks. Yeah, don't Google it. Don't Google it. Especially the words Anka and the word dance right after it. Don't do that. It's like I literally just verbally handed you the keys to knowledge and said, don't use this key. It's now in your hand. Goodbye, have fun with that. And Sentinel says, I know I'd rather hug Isabelle and Brewster than things I shall not mention because the internet has ruined this for me. Fair enough. Oh, then we've got a really cute artwork of, that's a Meowth, right? That's a Meowth. Here is the source material for this little critter. Oh, they have the heart-shaped paws, too. It's an Alolan Meowth, right? They're adorable! I really like the way they did their ears. They're super round and curvy, and they got the little fluff tufts at the very tips. And the way they did their whiskers, this almost makes me feel like it's a fusion of an Alolan and an Esper. It's got that kind of energy. Oh, and they also have like a collar? No, that's not right. It's more like a choker. A choker with a ribbon. Very cute. I like this. There you guys go, therapy. Therapy art of an adorable Meowth. And Enderking says, having read the full list of rules of the internet, my favorite thing about it is that rule 1 is don't ever go to... Wait, that's 1? Isn't that website gone? I've heard rumors. I agree. Don't ever go to that. The website of which we shall not name. Not here. I didn't know what that was for a very long time, and then I discovered, and then I got my own computer, and then I met Bond's brother, and then Bond's brother made both of us very privy to a lot of things that I was like, why does this place even exist? Then brain just malfunctioned. Alright, moving forward. I really adored this. This is like a OC Pokemon of sorts, because look at how they detailed it. They even made the very tips of the paws are light colored. That's cute. That's really, really cute. More Pokemon cuteness. Do you guys like Oshawott? I like Oshawott. I can say I like Oshawott quite a lot. Asha, Asha. I can't do the voice right now. It's a cutie. Look at the eyeballs. They look so watery. They look so full of life and happiness and innocence before we discovered the internet. Ah. Oh, so cute. It reminds me of the life-sized plushie that I got from Chuggles a couple years back. Now, because I don't know what to do with this giant plushie of Oshawott I have now in my home, come every Christmas, I put a Christmas hat on him and I make him sit next to the Christmas tree. Oshawott is such a cute little gremlin. When he gets angry, he takes his shell and throws it on the ground, and then he gets really sentimental and sad. He's like, oh, I'm sorry I threw you my precious, precious shell. And then he'll walk over to it. He'll just do on tiny feet, and then he'll pick it back up and put it back on his own music. There you go. Then everything is right in the world for him. And Wills of Steel says, Asha will always be my son. Hello. Behold, my son. And Colin says, Oshawott appears as a Pokeball Pokemon in Smash Ultimate. What makes him a Pokeball Pokemon? Do you literally have to grab a Pokeball and throw it and pray to the RNG gods we get to see this adorable cutie? How in the world does that work? Hello, Great Owl. You do not belong in those terrible horrors of the internet. You are a separate entity entirely. I hope. I imagine. I give everybody the benefit of the doubt. Catch up with chat and you'll understand what I mean. And Enderking says, just got back. Winter finished chowing down on their mealworms, so I had to put them back in their tank. Ooh, what kind of creature is Winter? Tell me, tell me. Pet the Oshawott. Behold the Oshawott. And Wingo Wolf says, you can't play as them. And yes, RNG. Ah, gotcha, gotcha. I understand that you can grab items in the Smash. And then you throw a Pokeball, and then a random Pokemon comes out, and then they fight, and then everybody could get exploded. I mean, earlier, yes, unfortunately, earlier, Grial, I can't look at that character normally. I've seen, and I know way too much. The internet has ruined her, okay? Sentinel says mealworms, shudders. Terrifying, yet full of protein. I used to feed mealworms to my betta fish a long time ago. Apparently they enjoy dried worms. Yeah, I got the dried ones, not the live ones. I could not handle live food. Nope, won't do it, can't do it. No siree. Next up, we have some really cool stuff from Haruka over here. Hands are sore, but finished it just in time for the Rolex 24 race. Ooh, you're doing a race? Wait, like a car racing contest? Number 7780 Racing Porsche 911 GT3R, also known as Rexy. Yeah, that looks so cool. You put this together. I see why it's called Rexy. You can see tiny little T-Rex arm, then the big foot right here. It's a dino car! I like it, it's a dino car. And Anna King says, unfortunately, due to winter being a mantis, the mealworms have to be live. Well, that's understandable. For some creatures, it is necessary for their health and nutrition, to which I support. And Colin says, must have taken quite a while to put together. I imagine there's lots of parts that go together, especially since it's a functional car. How fast does it move? I can't pronounce words. How fast can Rexy go? Sylvan says, very nice build, nicely done. I agree. GG's and all that good stuff. You know, I always love it when sports cars have this little piece. What does it do, I wonder? Is it there for looks? Is it there for speed? Wind trajectory? Does it give you a boost? It always looks cool. This little wing right here. And Enerking says, yeah, mantises are like T-Rex. Nothing looks tasty to them unless it's moving. Oh, it's based on movement. Or so that's what Jurassic Park would have us believe. How would we know unless we met a T-Rex in actuality? Do we only truly believe what Hollywood has to teach us? Sometimes. And Colin says, a car like that wouldn't be out of place in Need for Speed. Ah, yes, Need for Speed. Grail says, a spoiler on the back makes the wind push against it in such a way that it presses the back of the car downward, providing more traction with the road and tires. What? It actually has a function? The wind resistance pushes the butt end of the car down while it's going forward and helps it move even better? And then I just realized, look, there's Animal Crossing in the background, and there's your character. Is this your home? Is this your home? I like the floors. I like the pink. I like the fireplace. I like a lot of what I'm seeing here. I see that you too are a connoisseur of the comfy energy. And Grey Owl says, that's the theory I was taught anyways. Good knowledge. And Haruka says, maybe. Feel free to show more of your Animal Crossing game if you ever so please. Also, great work putting this together. How did the race go? Was it mission success? Did you have a good time? Was it fun? Sorry if I'm asking too many questions. I'm just excited to learn more about this, and your experience too. Thanks for sharing that. And next up, we've got a post from Colin saying, meet Nana, a navigator that first appeared in Mega Man X Command Mission. She's rather quiet and speaks in a polite manner and takes her job very serious. The 77 on her chest plate are a pun to her name in the Japanese version of Command Mission. Yeah, but why do the numbers have to be on her boobs? She is cute! Her antenna almost makes it look like she's a Christmas ornament. I love the feet! Look at the feet! I love it when character designs have the really big bell-bottom jeans, like My Little Pony style, like leg shape where it just goes from normal leg to suddenly boom. It's cool. And Haruka says, oh yeah, it was fun. very happy to hear that. Because we gotta make those memories and we gotta make them good, you know? Colin says, ask Capcom that, not me. Fair enough. I mean, simply put, it's an anime-styled character made in Japan. I stopped questioning these things a long time ago. Sylvan says, big boots and all that. I know, I love the big boots look. The big boots look has a special place in my heart. Ooh, I adore these little round things on her head. What they do. They almost kind of look like horns, but I bet they're like signal receptors of some sort. She's adorable! The way she's designed very much reflects the personality you described, Colin. Thanks for sharing that. And Grail says, where else are they supposed to put it? The chest has the most surface to her. That's all there is to it. Definitely. Nothing else, I'm sure. Well, why did they make it so that the chest has the most surface area? Why was it designed like this, Grail? It's free real estate. I'm dying. And Colin says, you're welcome. And Ben says, I love all the artwork that's showcased here. I know we've gone through so much together today. And next up, we've got a picture of the Super Mario Galaxy movie. I didn't know we're getting that. Is there a trailer for it? And Colin says, saw this official professional movie poster for the Super Mario Galaxy movie at this theater. I'm excited to see the movie when it comes out. Dude, I didn't even know this was on the way. How many of you guys knew about this? Well, it's going to be in real 3D IMAX. Is it IMAX if it's just real 3D? I used to love going to the theaters to see 3D movies, but then after a short while, it lost its novelty relatively quickly. And then it got annoying because then certain scenes and compositions in filmmaking, you could tell, like, this scene here was specifically designed for 3D in movie theaters. You can tell. You're like, it doesn't do anything for the audience when you're not watching it in 3D. It's like, well, this is unnecessary. Let's move the plot forward. Okay. Colin says, sorry about the multiple posts. I waited until someone else posted until I did. You're good. I don't know if we hit the bottom of the list yet or not. I'm just kind of winging it. And Sylvan says, considering how popular the other Mario movie was, I'm not surprised it had a sequel. I hope people enjoy it. Me too! I'm looking forward to it. Although I've never played a Super Mario Galaxy movie yet. And the only reason I've never touched it is because 1, I never knew it existed when I was young. And 2, walking around circular planets does give me motion sickness. Blech. Stupid motion sickness. I'm still gonna try it. I just gotta experiment around a little. I've tried watching other people play it and nope, that don't work. And Colin says, there was another one, I'll show it off another time as I was on my limit on post. Thank you for your patience. I will try to be doing the Show Me Limes a little more frequently if I can. I thank you guys for your patience in the meantime. I do enjoy doing these. I like getting to learn more about your guys' worlds and interests. There's a lot to love out there, you know? And I thank you guys for being so patient with me. Especially when I don't know what the content is and you guys go through the lengths to explain this stuff to me. Thank you! And next up we have a post from Colin saying, I'm not sure if this is allowed. This is Yunaka, a character from Fire Emblem Engage. Her main weapon is a dagger, and with the right setup, she can wipe out a large group of enemies in a few turns. Don't underestimate her for a moment. I don't see why not. There's nothing wrong here. I mean, sure, her outfit is a little, but I've seen more revealing things than this. This is pretty tame, all things considered. The internet has dulled my senses. I'm all like, meh. Yeah, outfit's okay. To me, it's perfectly fine. You're good. I like all the stars in her hair. Look at all the pretty stars. Was the concern the booba? I am familiar with the booba. Yes, we play ZZZ here. This is nothing. Exactly! Exactly! A lot of us do play Zenless, so it's like, we're fine. It's good. It's whatever. And this says, it's Haya Papaya to meet you. Call me Unica. Seeing as you've summoned me, I'll be sure to be useful. She's cute. Head pat. Hey, I appreciate the mindfulness, Colin. Always do. Ooh, it looks like we've got ourselves a trading card, although it is a little sideways. And something says, I almost forgot. I was playing the new set of Magic the Gathering and opened this pretty thing. I don't know how to fix the rotation. And sorry for the lighting. My house is dark. You're good. I love the texture of the card, though. I'm going to tilt my head. Iridu? Iridu. Carrier of Dawn. Legendary creature. Flying lifelink. Creature spells you cast have Convoke. At the beginning of your first main phase, you may pay Skullface. If you do, transform Iridu. Not to be confused with new Eridu. It looks like a phoenix. It looks really cool. I like it. And Colin says, also, Unica is voiced by Laura Post, who did Kasumi in Persona 5 Royal. Very cool. So, isn't it like a little treat whenever you recognize, like, I've heard this voice before, and then you look it up behind the voice actors, and you're like, that's the one, that's the one. Just like how Banyue in Zenless Zone Zero is voiced by Piccolo, who's also voiced Vegeta. That is such a strange thing for me to understand fully. Piccolo's voice actor and Vegeta's share a voice actor. They're so different in personality. How are they voiced by the same person? My idol says, I see mine, ready to answer questions. Cool. Here we go, and we've got a post from the Winged Wolf. And so says, oh no, I see mine, Jules. Ah, you're good, you're good. You can always try again next time when it comes to the rotation. For the future posts. And here we've got the post from Winged Wolf. Behold my Cookie Run Kingdom character, Licorice Wolf Cookie. She is very powerful. I like the name, it's cute. And acts like a lycan. Being able to turn into a wolf at any time, I was out of my league drawing her. But I'm happy managing to get her done. Licorice Wolf Cookie is the leader of Dire Wolf Kingdom, a powerful kingdom that houses the most powerful of wolf wolf cookies are just like a type of wolf? That's cool! And you can see it in the claws, like the cookie part, especially in the claws here, because they've got like stripes. They've got like candy colored striped claws. And I like how it matches their eyes too. It's a very nice combination. Okay, just making sure that they're not two separate images here. Cool. So what inspired you? Were you hungry when you made this character? Or were you just craving some cookies? I could go for a cookie right now. I've got some white chocolate around the corner. I've also got a giant cup of coffee that I haven't fully drank. It's a big cup. It's like one of those soup cups. I'm still working on it. I like the different forms. You've got them, you have them mid-transform where they're starting to fold forward, and then here they're like fully transformed. It's very cool. Their outfit seems to have suffered several tears in places like around the ear, around their back, and this corner too. From multiple transformations, I imagine. And Winged Wolf says, no, I'm obsessed with this game. Ooh, which game? Which game? Ah, with the Magic the Gathering? That's good if you're having a good time. Oh wait, no, wait. This is Winged Wolf. Wait, which game? Oh wait, you mentioned it was based off of a game. Hold up, let me see. Cookie Run Kingdom. Let me see if I can Google this. Is this an app? I feel like I might have seen this name in an app before. There's an app for that. There's an app for everything. Cookie Run. Oh, I've seen advertisements for this game. It looks very cute. So I can see why you would be inspired. when you see all of these adorable designs. Everything is literally created like to look and function like a sweet treat. How do you not get sugar cravings in the middle of the night playing a game like this? I can't imagine. Colin says, well, I don't know something crazy. Gohan's voice actor, Kyle Herbert, shares the same birthday as me, June 14th. Hey, you share the same birthday as my dad. There's another fun fact. That's my dad's birthday. Ender King says, I also have a friend obsessed with the game. Last time it updated, I didn't see him all week. I knew that when I used to get addicted to app games, like way back when on my phone, I never put the phone down. I had to have my phone constantly hooked up to a charger, and I just never left. Because every second is precious. Every second is a moment that you can reap rewards. No, it's basically the new cookie clicker, right? And Colin says, I heard Cookie Run did a Sonic the Hedgehog crossover. Yeah. Sonic just gets all the crossovers, doesn't he? Winged Wolf says, it's very adorable. My favorite is Pitia Dragon Cookie. There's a Pitia Dragon Cookie? Let me see if I can find that. Pitia Dragon Cookie. Aww, that's cute. Let me see if I can grab that picture and then put it in the chat. Google and images. Oh, they do have multiple forms. They're not just one form. They've got a tree. Oh, and they're big. They've got a big dragon form. They've got a small dragon form and a really big one too. Here, let's go ahead and copy and oh wait, we've got more posts. I thought that was the last one. I'm so sorry to anybody else who posted. Real fast, I'm gonna throw this here just so you guys can see it too. That way I'm not just rambling and not helping you guys see the bigger picture. Here are the two posts, and I will be scrolling back up, but this is just so you guys can see them too. Oh, it's pronounced like papaya, like the fruit. Well, they do look like a papaya. Papaya, papaya. And they also have the little green parts too. It's good character design. It's good, yummy design. The tip of their tail is missing. I think somebody tried to carve it off for food. Alright, it's gonna go back up so I catch up to all the goodies here. And here's a picture from Ender. And Ender says, I stated before that someone has the same energy as Nepeta. So here's my favorite picture of Nepeta from the comic. You honor me, dude. Thank you for thinking of me. It's very kind of you. And Ender says, warning about the source link. The dialogue in Homestuck, including this specific scene, has not aged well in the slightest. It's a story about teenagers on the internet in 2009. Yeah, I could figure out a couple of things of why that didn't age well. And there's a lot of mature language. So yeah, I won't post the link just out of caution, but you guys got the warning here. But she's cute. She's got a cutie face. Look, she's got the... And there's little fangs, and she's got a little cat. Wait. Oh, she's wearing a cute little hat too. And it's not a cat tail. She got a cat tail. Double thumbs up from me. Someone says, ooh, tasty. I mean, cool. Ah, all these characters from the Cookie Kingdom makes me want to eat more sugar. Sugar. And Sentinel says she's a Leo. Ah, what birth month is that? And Ender King says, Nepeta is the third best troll. Then who's the first? Ender King says, also notice that her cat has two mouths. Well, this is, the mouth is the opening of the hat. I see this face. Is there more? Where's the second one? And Winged Wolf says, Pitia Dragon Cookie is based off a dragon fruit. That makes a lot of sense given the color scheme. Oh, the one she's lying on. Yeah, there's two OwO mouths here. I was curious about that. Like, what's going on with that? Is it an abstract cat? With a really big appetite? off and says, is the second cat the white cat on the back? And I think so. Ender King says trolls are aliens in this area. Oh, okay, not a jerk. Just a troll. Just a normal troll. Not like the troll dolls that everyone wishes that they forgot they existed. Not the doll that Chris Pratt left in Yondu's spaceship in Guardians of the Galaxy. And I have that knowledge now because Bond's mom, when I spent a whole week over at her place, she had us watch almost all the Marvel movies, and now I'm caught. I think I'm pretty... I'm not gonna say I'm caught up because I'm sure there's still more in like pieces I'm missing, right? I can't look at Chris Pratt as an actor and say, ah, that person, Quill. I can remember their character name. No, my brain just says, ah, that's Chris Pratt. Ender King says, so the animals on their home planet are weird. Are weird? Are they more alien-esque? If you look closely at her gloves, she has Wolverine claws. Ooh, yes, I can see like the little scritchies right here. I see the Wolverine-esque design. Is she drawing on a pad? It's either a tablet or a computer of some sort, I think. And Grayle says, Chris Pratt. That's funny the way you wrote that. I like it. I had a friend tell me like, oh my gosh, I'm just so tired of this character or this actor. They didn't do anything wrong, they said, but they're just in every single movie. And I'm like, you know what? I see it now. Now that I've dabbled in more films, I'm like, yep, he gets around quite a lot. But I mean, it's good for business. If he's making money and making that bread, good on him. Ender King says, and what Sentinel was saying, trolls are raised by animals because all the adults are in space. Oh, they're neglected children. Totally can't relate to that. So that cat actually raised her. That's cute. I like that. Makes me almost want to look into it just a little bit more. I like it. I don't know how I missed the whole Homestuck phase of the internet. It was definitely a phase of the internet. Just like how Hatsune Miku was, although for some, Hatsune Miku is forever. And next up, we've got our Winged Wolf once more. This is my version of Catnap from Poppy's Playtime. I don't know what the original looks like, but I like them. I like the heart, or not heart, I like the moon crescent zipper. And they look very friendly here. I imagine that most characters in Poppy's Playtime are not friendly, but this is giving me friend energy. Google it? Alright. You got it. The name Catnap is adorable. Catnap. I could go for one of those right now. Catnap. Poppy's Playtime. Why is it mixed with dog day? No. Google. Do not deceive. This cat creature thing scares me with how wide its smile is. It's a little distorted and hyper stretched. I like this version much better. Their facial expression feels a little more natural, if that makes sense. No, but monster catnap. Sure. They look pretty monstrous already. What am I being told to put into Google? Is this a catnap trap? Ooh. Are they supposed to walk on all fours like that? That's really spooky. Like, well, if you're enjoying this a little too much. Alright, and next up we've got three more of your artworks. And finally, my fan-made Pokemon. I used to do these. I used to do stuff like this when I was little. Oh, so cute. I like how fuzzy this one is. This one's called a Viviantel. And lastly, Vivialtar. Is it a dragon? Because I'm noticing a theme here. Your OCs tend to lean towards wolf and dragon. Yep, they're a friend. It's a friend shape. It's a super friend shape. This one looks like it's seen more. This one looks like it's ready for war. This one looks like it needs to be protected from war. Oh, so cute. And Winged Wolf says Vivi is the first stage dragon type. Viviantel is dragon, while Vivialtar is dragon steel. I can see that, especially with the color scheme and this eye patch up here. And this part, it's got scratches into it, but it looks like it's made of metal. I see. And the leg too. Very cool designs. Keep up the great work, Winged Wolf. I like how this one, you gave them an expression where they look like a very disgruntled Dragonite. Dragonite very rarely gets upset, but when they do, they are very cute. This one's very, very cute. Look at the tail tip of it. Yep, there's a claw. You've got a claw at the end of the tail, right? Probably good for grabbing. And the slashing. If this Pokemon does not have the move Slash, I would be very surprised. And Wheels of Steel says, he just wants a hug. Yes. A hug and your blood. And next up, we've got a post from Wheelman. Adorable artwork of ice cream. Ice cream and... I forgot the other one's name. Hold on. I can do this. Brain, I have to practice. Ever since my surgery, my memory recall's been garbage. I gotta practice. Ice cream's the bun. French fries the dragon. Got it! I remembered. Let me zoom in. There you go. Very cute. Look at these two. And there's a source link in the chat for you guys. Yeah, it's French fry. I have to keep practicing with memory recalls and challenging myself to actually think. They are very cute. Yeah, we ship them. I think we all ship them pretty hard because they ship themselves basically. And Wheelman says, I feel like this image describes how you are with Bond because he would get annoyed whenever you call him cute. I mean, I do. I mean, he does, but he's kind of gotten used to it over the years. I call him cute every single day. I can't help it when he walks by. Whenever he walks by, my heart flutters and I'm just like, yep, I'm still very much in love even after all this time. It doesn't matter. When people say, it's just puppy love, it'll fade eventually, and I'm like, no, it won't. Not if I have anything to say with it. Sometimes I fall in love looking at Bond just by him passing by. Other times, just thinking about him makes my heart warm. Just thinking about what he's been up to, and how he's been, and all the little tiny acts of kindness he does throughout the day. I shall leave no stone unturned. I will acknowledge all the little things he does, because those deserve time in the spotlight. Like today, he got me Chinese food. He got me wonton soup, and he got me sesame seed balls, and I got to eat some fried wonton, and I got a taro milk tea boba. Except it didn't have boba. That's okay. The taro part was delicious. It tasted like, Bond says it tastes like cereal. And I'm like, yep, I 100% see that. And that just made the taro drink taste 10 times better. And also, Bond decided to work from home today to make sure I was doing all right. Because I did go to bed pretty late yesterday. Or this morning. I didn't fall asleep until around 5 or 6 in the morning. And when he said he'll work from home for my sake, I was like, oh good, I feel a lot safer now. And put my heart at ease. He's always looking out for me. And Enderking says, since Sentinel got me started on troll romance and Homestuck, here's the TLDR. There are 4 relationship trolls called Romantic, Lovey-Dovey, Burning Rivalry, Besties, and Couples Counselor. I like those titles. I feel like each of them tells a story. Sylphin says, as an aromantic, I do like listening to people talk about how it feels to feel lovey-dovey and the like. How to describe it? I don't think I've ever really put it into words because most of the time I go into that, I get all mushy and I'm like, uh-oh, maybe I'm overspilling. You know? Like, not everybody knows how to react to that kind of conversation, and then I feel out of place, a little awkward, and I'm just like, sorry, forget what I just said. I'm rambling. I'm being a real yapper right about now. And Sentinel says, you two are good for each other. I wish you many more happy days ahead. Also, what? No dessert? Well, I mean, the taro drink was essentially a dessert, if you think about it. It was a really sweet drink. So sweet that it almost put me to sleep. And Enderking says, those aren't the official titles, but it gets the point across. Yep, makes sense to me. And Colin says, yeah, I was never into romance stories. Fair enough, it's not necessarily for everybody. And I always try to keep that in mind. I try to, but it's kind of hard to pivot away from it when Bon is such an important part of my life. He's my family. And I want to make sure to take good care of him too. Through good and through bad, through the easy times and the hard times, I promise to stay by his side. Through sunshine and rain. And Sylphin says, I like romantic stories. I may not get it, but I do know wanting something. And if the characters I like the characters, I want them to be happy. And that's enough for me. Oh, that's a sentiment I could totally get behind, Sylphin. I'm the same way too. Although I am personally a hopeless romantic. I love romance stories, but I don't like tragic stories either. Because then they get too sad, and sometimes they touch too much on reality, and it's like, oh, based on a real story. That's sad. Well, that's just upsetting now. You know? I like fantasy-based things completely, and romance is so sweet when it's done right, you know? I just want the characters to be happy too. That's my ultimate goal when it comes to watching anything romance-based. And then sometimes I'll watch stuff and I'll always relate it with things between me and Bon. I mean, what couple doesn't do that when they're already in a relationship? They'll see something romantic and be like, babe. You grab them by the sleeve. Look at this thing. Look at this thing. Look, it's us. Hey, Cookie Gamer, what's up? What's cooking, dude? Hope you're having a lovely Friday so far. Also, everyone, it's Friday. Happy Friday! Which reminds me, I do need to watch Love is War. That's on my to-do list. I know several of you guys out there are big fans of the franchise, so I gotta catch up, and then we could talk all about it. I saw a screenshot Bon spoiled to me from one of the episodes that he got spoiled to, because thanks internet. And the second I saw it, I was like, oh, they moved too fast. I was just shook. I was like, they moved way too fast, those two. Nah, I don't believe it. I refuse to believe it. It's a screenshot. It's not a clip, so it's not official. It's not canon until you see it happen. Internet, why do you gotta mess with my brain like this? Yep, Love is War, or Kaguya-sama. And Colin says, I heard Alexis Tipton is in it. I think so. I'm not sure who they voice precisely. I watch the sub. I give dubs a chance from time to time. But I enjoy a sub too, every now and again. Girl says, romance is such a nice idea though. It's so fun to imagine being in a relationship that loving. I know, right? I remember what it was like to be single. I was really lonely. I'm not saying that that's how you guys are. I'm gonna stop talking now. Oh, the dream of wanting to find a special someone was just, for me, it was just trying to find the perfect friend who would stay. And then I met Bon in my first semester of college, and I was really scared to be alone. And I saw him and I was all like, you look like you could be a nerd. Do you like anime? Can we be friends? Please don't walk away. I could really use a friend right now. I don't know anybody here. And so him and his friend became my friend. And I also got to see his friend again when we visited his family, because they live all the way over there. And we live all the way over here. Which I can't say, because then that would be doxing myself. And it was nice being able to see them again. They seem to be themselves, just like nothing has ever changed. And that makes me happy. It's like grabbing a piece of history and just being able to say hello. And everything is warm and happy and, you know, nostalgic, you know? I'm rambling. I'm probably not making a lot of sense. It's like when you haven't seen a friend in years and you finally say hello to them for the first time in a really long while and you hit it off. Y'all are making the same jokes you made like 5, etc. years ago, and you're just like, oh, it's so nice to talk to you again. It's like that feeling. There, I think I better encapsulated it or expressed it that time. Oh, let me double check to make sure there aren't any more posts before I ramble on for evers. Nope, just the pictures I posted. And next up, I've got a picture here from Ed. Hello, Ed. Ed says, I'm proud of working hard to get official plushies and help the production of more games or series. You made these plushies? You know how to make plushies. What? That's cool as so. You made these? That's not, it's the gummy. It's the, I forget his whole name. Is it Gummy Goo? The guy. The creature, the NPC, the legend. You said you worked hard to get, to get the official plushies. Ah, are you saying you earned enough monies to acquire said plushies? And you're happy that it goes to supporting the video game series? If so, that is totally awesome, dude. Give yourself a pat on the back. Sophon says, very nice plushie making is fun. His name is Gummy Goo. Okay, good, I got it right. I'm always gaslighting my memory nowadays. I appreciate it when you guys tell me that it's correct, and I'm like, oh, thank goodness. I miss Gummy Goo too. Very cute picture of him playing with the Switch controller. Very nice with the Triforce sticker decal. I like it. It's a good touch. And Sophon says, also, I love that pose for Gummy Goo. He's cute. He's adorable. He's even got a pair of headphones too. Got the gamer mic on. I can't imagine Gummy Goo ever raging when gaming. I can't picture it. He's such a chill guy. He's too chill for that. Thanks for sharing these. Wills still says, I guess I could try and find more chicken nugget pictures. You could, or we could wrap things up, and meanwhile, we've got the Bon here. And Bon says, stopping here, all submissions final. Yeah, if you guys have more, feel free to post them and I'll take a look at them in the next Show Me Live. And now that it is 8 p.m., who wants to watch me play Zelda Zone Zero? I got dailies I gotta go through. Does anyone want to watch me do that? And maybe we could do it together. It's an idea, but probably not safe for baby beans. Probably not safe for baby beans, so if we ever do play Zenless, we will make sure to make that its own stream in the future. Grail's so for it. And Cricket Gamer too! Sophon says, here's hoping I actually finish some drawings before then. I'm so easily distracted. Dude, I feel that. I feel that very much. Don't worry, it's okay. We will both work hard on illustrations together. We won't give up. You'll get those illustrations finished eventually when it's their time to shine. It's okay if it takes long sometimes. Every art is made differently. Uniquely even. Itchy. Oh wait, I lost chat. Chat, come back to me. I have 1,000,000 tabs up. A lot of them are from the DeviantArt. Okay. I think it's this one. Found it. Bon says, wanna play some co-op? Let me see. Are you guys cool with us jumping into Zenless just for the heck of it? It's gonna be scuffed at first, but who cares, right? Yeah, to play co-op. How do we want to do this, Mr. the Bon of the Satori? Talk to me, buddy. Yeah, the co-op event I think is still up right now. And Rose of Steel says, something tells me the moment you end the stream, you're going to start up your Animal Crossing addiction again. I'm more than fine with us going into Zenless. I mean, you're not wrong. Yeah, Bond plays ZZZ, and he helps fund my account. Think about that. We have 2 Zenless accounts. There's mine, and then there's his. It's amazing we haven't had to sell the cafe to keep our Zenless accounts up to speed. And unfortunately, we missed out on some pretty cool characters once I had to go in for surgery. That time gap. I missed Banyue, and I missed Dylan. Dylan is so broken when you have her with Ye Xinguang. Oh my gosh, I've seen what she can do. It's a little upsetting. Alright, 1 second as I get things set up. This will take a minute. Thank you guys for your patience. Hi, Bon! Care to... Hey, look, it's our old stufferoo from Halloween. Be gone. That's our background for when we don't have games up. There you go. And then I gotta launch Zenless and see if the audio works. So, Bon, you down for this? Improv, video gaming, let's go! Yes. Yes, I want Hoyo to launch the game. Computer. Oh, wait. My controller's not plugged into anything. I have to play Zenless with my controller! I refuse to play it any other way! Okay, there's like a million wires over here. Mr. Bon of the Satori, get back here! You're not allowed to go. Did you just grab your laptop and leave? Get your butt back over here or so help me! Which wire goes into my controller? Help me solve this puzzle. There's too much spaghetti over here. Did you take my wire? Yeah, our USBs do travel around our home. Sometimes it's on my station, other times it's on his station. It's a little crazy. Yeah, no more submissions for today. Thank you guys for your patience and understanding, yeah. Here is my controller. My controller! It's wireless, it's gone rogue! Is it this button for the audio? Let's see. Let me know if you guys can ever hear the game. Okay, let's change our properties here. Capture specific window. Silence zone 0. You working? No? Not working? Why not? Does it have to be a window capture? I think I need to make myself a little bit smaller. Can you guys hear it all right? Oh wait, is there a different sound going on? Hi, Shoujo! Hi, welcome to the game! Guys, you know what I gotta do once I get started? I gotta start spinning some characters. Sylvan says spaghetti. That sounds tasty. Don't eat the spaghetti noodle wires. Definitely don't do that. You might become an electric Pokemon if you do. Let's see, if I put my character here, in the character profiles, my head will probably be under a lot of butt, so I'm gonna be in this corner. There we go. Is it too loud? Are we a little, I think we might be a tiny bit too loud. Let's go down to maybe here. Yeah, this game gets pretty loud. Okay, controller, you alive? Oh wait. Do. Here we go. Ah, my eyebrows itchy. Holy crap, I have eyebrows. Oh man, that's when you know I'm sleepy. Where it's like you look at your hand and you're like, wow, this thing's attached. Guys, I gotta spin some characters. And what do you think I mean by spin? We gotta talk about the special animations in this game. Young audience beware, this game is probably not for the youngins. Definitely watch with caution. There's a lot of butt and boobs in this game. Oh, I gotta do dailies!
I'm here. Need a
But
hand?
this is an innocent character. Nothing wrong with spinning the bun bun. I'm still building her. Very much still building her. I don't have her ball. Guys, I'm working towards her W engine. I call it the ball. She is still very baby. Alice is broken. I adore her. I am very, very honored to have this character. Her ears look like Velveeta noodles, and every time I look at them, I just want to bite them. Just a little bite. Look at the noodle ears! They're noodly! I like this girl because she's such a troll. Any chance she gets to scare Alice, she takes it without, like, hesitation. She's so rude, but she enjoys every second of it, I swear. And she has a little tanuki friend. I want to know more about their story. Potential spoilers ahead for people who have not played this game, by the way. Also, don't tell Vaughn, but this character is... I don't have his ball either! I was at the hospital when this character came out. Fudge and ice cream and other delicious treats. I missed out. Spin. And he comes with a giant sword! Not to compensate for his height or anything. He's a very tall character. Then there's Jafufu. Do you guys like tigers? Adorable tiger. She has her W engine and she likes to spin around on it. Kind of like a cat in a Roomba. She doesn't like being compared to a cat. Because she's not to be trifled as cute. Even though she's 100% adorable. What else we got? And I like Hugo. Hugo's story is kind of tragic, but almost in a sense that makes people feel seen in a weird way. Maybe not so weird. I just feel bad for the guy, and I just want to give him a hug. A lot of the male cast tend to have that kind of backstory in this game. And then we have the otaku, Vivian. She's a little hyper-obsessed with the MC you play as, who I decided to go as with Wise. Because I usually pick the female start characters, like when I used to play Genshin. And I'm like, I don't really want to do that this time. I just want to see what it's like to try the other side of the coin. Wait, I just realized a flaw in what I'm doing. When I look at my screen, it's going to look like I'm looking away from you guys. No, I see you guys. And then there's Astra Yao. I feel like she was kind of a miss of a character. She's alright. Spin. I like this outfit, though. It's a nice outfit. And then there's... Guys, look, it's Leon S. Kennedy. He's back. And it's his first day on the job, of course. And then there is the broken character known as Miyabi, which I totally don't overuse during my missions. Totally not. I love Orphe and Magus. Orphe and Magus are a two-person team. And yes, Magus is part of her tail. Wait, I wonder, is Magus a friend? Because I imagine that Orphe used to have her own body, her own soul in her own body. Things happened and she had to get transferred into this body. It's a little confusing. I gotta fill in the blanks, maybe do more of her trust and learn more about her. But she's adorable. And Lighter's so freaking cool. It's totally not the shades. Totally not the shades. And then there's Pulchra. She was kind of mid to me. For some people, this is wife. And for me, I'm just like, yeah. Well, I appreciate the Thyron fan service. I'm just kind of meh on her personality type. Good, she's a little spicy, a little mean. And something I always notice is that this character tends to usually hold their tail. They'll hold and pet their tail a lot, and they're very, not obsessed, but they're very concerned with fur care. Nekomata! Everybody gives this character so much shade because they've lost many of their 50-50s to her. But I love Nekomata. She was kind of the reason I picked up this game in the first place. Because I was like, adorable, dual-wielding cat person. That's a win in my book. I'd like to M6 her, though. Eventually it'll happen. And I'm still building my, this, wait, how are we doing on the chips? Oh, wait. Chips. Chip. Okay, attack would be the first. We got that to 10. I always get everything to 10 first. Then we've got this one. No hamster cage, not yet. Ultra did this one. Nope, I'm still working on that. And then of course there's Jane here. Gotta appreciate that they have the tail wrapped around the leg. That is also just a very good touch. Very good touch. Her outfit is so good too. Like the denim jacket. It's so cute. It's an aesthetic.
Which alias should I use this time?
It is such an aesthetic. Okay. Dailies. Hold up. Sorry, I got a little carried away, you guys. I want to do it in film heights. We gotta go talk to OwO. Cool, we can all play Zenless together then. How crazy, right? It's just another day in this game. Hello, dog. Tell me my fortune for today. What is my fortune? Why is it red? Why is my fortune red? Why is it doing that? I got 3 noise reduction. That's a first. I've never seen that before. Moonlight obscured, stars sink low. A lone phoenix spreads its wings, breaking through shadow. Health analysis. A bad sleep schedule drains your food. Shush, I know that. Rest and recovery dispels the gloom. I'm working on that. Don't worry, I'll be getting lots of sleep this weekend. Wealth analysis. Wealth is fleeting like mist or flowers in pools. Don't believe the flattery given by fools. Interpersonal analysis. A loner with fewer and fewer friends. Oh, shut up. A fiery disposition can help achieve your ends. It just called me a loner. Excuse you, dog. That's rude. How dare you? OwO, you're kind of a butt. I need a lot of different chips. And I had Alice working for the physical chips for Ye Xiong. Open. Thank you, Sentinel! Arigato! Do the cats... They do, don't they? Do the cats still have their... They do? I'm just asking. Bon, you can chip in. Just say yay or nay. Somebody decided to model the jewels in, and for some reason, the cats in this game, the stray cats, just all have their junk. Who knows why? They just do. Claim our daily tasks, grab a boopon that I'll never use. I want to do some rolls for, I already have her ball. Now I need the Bun Bun's ball. I'm still rolling for this. Just 15 more to go. You know, rolling one at a time is like, it's a little bit of torture, I'm not gonna lie. Hang in there with me, guys. Wait, was that good? No, wait, it is. No, I lost it. I lost. You can lose the ball. You can lose the 50-50 on the ball. What? No, I don't want this. I don't want this. No. Fun. Aw, flub this. Fun. I need comfort. I need consolation. Can I have a muffin? You can lose the ball. It made me wait till I had 15 more rolls, and then boom. I'm crying, man. Fun! I don't think you can hear me. Wow, look at all this B. Or BS. I'm just dying a little bit on the inside. Don't mind me. A. I'd be happy about that A. If the grind wasn't forever. How many more days is left on this? And then we have the next VTuber characters coming into the game. And I'm just like, what are their priorities? I heard her ball is pretty good. I'm all out of polychromes. No more polychromes. And Brooke. Grab. Oh, look, more polychromes. Oh boy. That's all I can do for now. I'm just gonna go to sleep and pretend none of this ever happened. Sleep-wise, it never happened. What the what? What is all this? I got a whole bunch of monochromes and... Bond, wait, did Bond do that? Bond! What the fluff? Do we get a free S rank? I'm here for that. Claim all. How do I redeem them? How do I do that? It's a little confusing. Collectible exchange. Ah, and I get to pick here, right? You can get Grace, Rena, Bernice, Jane, Shingy, Kaleda, Necromata. Or you could get a W engine of your choice. Too bad it's not the one I need right now. I'm leaning towards Jane, but whoever needs it the most for an M1? I'm not quite sure. I gotta do some research or ask the Bonbon. I think Bon just bought me some monochromes, so now what do we do? I do want her outfit. Should I just get her outfit while it's still 20% off? I will consult the Bon in just a second. I'll be right back, you guys. Unless chat burked. Let me double check. Chat, are you burking? Ah, there you are, Bon. I see you in chat now. Yeah, chat just broke. I can choose later? Oh, you said why not? Wait, when did you say why not? What did you say why not too? One more time. Shall I buy her outfit? Talk to me, buddy. One more time. In the chat. And it's all good. I understand the pains. And Bon says, why not to Shangwon's outfit? Choose later for S rank. Go roll for Banui's weapon. Okay. Is there anything I should buy for Banui's weapon? Okay, let's grab this. And I'll put her in that outfit later. It's a really nice one. Should I get anything from the bundle shop? Anything worthwhile? But that's not monochromes. That's actual just straight money. Dun. So just go ham on the ball? Is that what you're telling me to do? You want me to go ham on the ball? Thank you for the funding! The magical monochromes of the day. Just came out of the left field. This has been very painful, just trying to get this thing. Choose later for us. Yeah, we'll figure out the S rank later. This is pain! Pain! Ooh, look at all those A's. I like it when I get A's because then I can at least use the currency you get for getting repeat characters for free polychromes. Like this. Or free encrypted master tapes. It's Billy. It's your boy. He's always around the corner. He's your bro. Oh wait, I'm thinking about Anton. Anton's also around the corner. Don't forget your bro. Can I buy another? Saves on the polychromes. Okay, that's it for now. Let's do another 10. I am in Spain without the S! Okay, that's 1A. Game, can you be just a little more merciful? Just a tiny bit. Squishy ducket. More. Oh? There's an S! I take. It's the Banooi's ball! And it's got food inside! It's got strawberries, a bunny, and something else. It kind of looks like ice. Half sugar bunny. Yay! Thank you, Bon! You made this happen! See what I mean by he helps me fund my characters? He's kind of amazing in that regard.
I'm here. Need a hand?
I do need a hand. Let's equip this. For characters with the defense specialty, the following effects can be triggered. The equipper's energy regen increases that many amounts per second. All squad members gain 10% attack and 10% max HP. Only one instance of this effect can exist in the same squad. When the equipper activates or extends an ether veil, all squad members gain 30% crit damage. Damage, not rate. Damage for 60 seconds. Dude, that's so cool. Repeated triggers reset the duration. Very cool. So you only really need to do it once. And then we can upgrade its level. I need more stuff. Yep, that is 30% crit damage. Now you can see why I was freaking out over just trying to get this ball in time. I'm still screaming that I don't have Monotoes. Not because it's the greatest ball in all of existence, but it's, you know, every character gets like a cool, unique, glowing animation when they have their special W engine. What is that, defense? Alright, we gotta go to the HIA!
I'm here. Need a hand?
We gotta go to the HIA club. Because we're so cool. That's a lot! That's how much you threw in! Thank you, Bon! I'll save the rest for the VTuber group. I won't touch the rest of the monochromes. Not you. You. Hello, Bertha. Lovely day. Not basic materials. Do this one? Oh, wait, but it's for the W engines. So this one? This one. They won't stand a chance with Miyabi at the front. Do I even need to bother swapping out characters? Bon says the boo-boo heavily compliments Xinguang, so it's good to get both of them. Sounds good!
My blade is already exactly what I was looking for.
Switch it up! Look!
I love this game. If the songs aren't bangers, the animations are so good! And even the slow-mo wipeout screens. Will that suffice? Grail says that, and rupture balls are really not good unless they're limited. And Wheels of Steel says, so this fox girl with a sword basically fights like Virgil. Oh yeah, they are the storm that is approaching. And that meme is all over the internet. If you would do me the kindness, Bon, please enlighten our chat here in our Discord server with a picture of Miyabi sitting in the chair. You know the chair. Grail says, Alice and Yuzuha clear these stages for me in under 15 seconds usually. I love them so much. They're a very good combo.
I'm here. Need a hand?
Wait, something is highlighted with Couldn't be this. I'm missing a couple. There you go. Modify gets stronger. I need 20 more. Okay, it's not like I don't have a bajillion batteries.
I'm here. Need a
Take your
I would
Eradicate my look. Standing.
do I
I have two. Come on.
Ready and wait. What brings
you know I'll show you my real value. Yahoo!
Look at all these missing characters. Although when Yishan came out, I was kind of like not unsure. I was like,
Hello? Rep
You!
93 at your
I wish I got you. I regret not getting you. I regret being hospitalized.
No matter
Stupid
weather's
life.
perfect for a little exploring.
I like her character a lot. She's actually such a doof. But like, in a very nice and flattering way. She's a goofball with hyperfixations. Totally not relatable. Can we pick the small bunny? Of course. That's the one I'm trying to build right now. We gotta go again. I gotta learn how to play her properly first and create a team for her appropriately. Doot, doot. This one. Oh, wait, let me see if I can grab Alice.
Don't frighten me like that.
She's very easily startled. Grey Owl says, Alice is so strong for not being a Void Hunter. I have a friend who's trying to M6 them right now because their banner has returned. And you can farm for them if you wanted to. This move right here. Assault. There's something aesthetically so cool about her using a rapier. It fits her really, really well. Although her obsession with symmetry, I can relate to. I used to have that a long time ago, and it stunted my growth as an artist. Girl says, the only reason I'm not all about Lucia is because I'm coping about not getting her. Fair! No, that's fair. That's completely fair. I understand. That's how I sort of kind of feel about Dylan, but I'm just started to breach a little bit of the story, and she is incredibly interesting to me now. Rewards! Thank you for rewards! I appreciate it. We have a guild. Thank you! Thank you for completing all of the thingies. You guys are great. Are. Oh, and we finished a weekly. Yes. Okay. Do.
I'm here. Need a hand?
When you guys said Banui, I got confused. We need more.
I'll show you my real value.
We need
this time.
20. Let's do it. Oh wait, these are chips. This one? It's defense, right? And Bon says, Sohma and I miss Lucia, Yidhari, Dylan, and Banyue. Dude, I wish I had Banyue. He's kind of hot and also voiced by Piccolo.
Yeah, riddled with flaws. Let's go. Time for a surprise.
Kaboom! I feel like I have a weird team composition going right now. Like, Nicole could be replaced by somebody else, I think. Bon? Who do we usually pair? With the Banui? Oh wait, it's the team Spook Shat, right? 5 and 17. Let's go again. Backup battery. Again. Oh, Vivian would be good. She could be working off battle and doing a balloons when I'm not paying attention.
Focus on the target. Solid hit. Score one for me. Time for a surprise. Right back at ya. Chance to score.
Whee! Look at her go! She's a missile in the air! She's flying! Okay, let me back up. First you'll ask, what's your opinion on Von Lycon? He's a very good boy. That's my opinion. And I think he could stand to try to get along a little bit better with Hewwo. They could be better friends. I believe in them. Back up. Back it up. Next up.
Don't just think about it. Do it. Take a deep...
Good day, Lord Phaethon. Please, lead the way, Lord Phaethon.
I don't know if Shark Boo is the move here. Creatures. So many creatures. The classic I am the projectile. Of course I have Lycon. He was one of my first S-rank characters right next to Nekomata. I was so thrilled to have him.
Deal with you individually. Apologies. To go another round.
Waiting for special. Special's up. Kaboomies.
I'll handle it. Adjust your breathing.
Poke. Alice is the ultimate poker. I mean, who couldn't fall in love with Lycon? He's a very good boy. I mean, come on, he's a wolf butler fellow. Who wouldn't love him? People who would lose the 50-50 to him, probably. Oro. Yanni. Thank you! Free polychrome, let's go. Okay, did that. Then we go back.
I'm here. Need a hand?
Enhance. Are we done? It's maxed out to level 60. Now what else do I need to build up? Wait, what's wrong with our number 1? It's only level 4. Let's double check here. What was the plan? HP, then more HP. It's gotta be this. Do we have anything like that? Nope. Percent HP is probably more preferred. Gonna see if there's any ones I can roll and hope that we get extra HP along the way. But so far, I'm not seeing nothing. Dang. I could risk it for a biscuit, but that's only if I'm seeking perfection here. Where do I get more ice chippies? I could grind for them. But I'm also not in a rush either. The things I don't have are these weird thingy-mabobbies. The middle, I don't even know what you call it. This thing. But I'm also trying to avoid spoiler fights because I haven't gone through a lot of the main story. I got a lot of catching up to do. Bond says, Alice, Yuzuha, and Jane is a good combo. Jane? Between Jane and Alice, wouldn't they be fighting for, like, who gets the most screen time? Who would you have as an off agent? That's my curious question. Between Jane and Alice?
I'm here. Need a hand?
Hello, little short one. Whoa, wait, what was this? I thought I finished this already. I did finish this already. The expert challenge. Just gonna look at the icons. I'm not gonna look at the pictures too much. Yeah. Okay, I looked at the picture. It looks pretty cool. I will avoid farming for that for now. I just gotta do main story with Bond. That's something we always do together. And Bond says, they would, but you would switch between them. Use Jane to inflict Nod for the crits on assault, and then use Alice otherwise. If you want just one mainly on the field, then Bernice would be the alt. Are we trying to proc disorder here? Or to be the off-field agent? There's a lot of ways you can build teams in this game. It's pretty versatile. It's a good game. Oh, there's so much we need to do, Bond. There's so much we need to do!
I'm here.
I can become.
Okay, where is the exclamation point? This is literally going to drive me
Tell me
nuts.
if anything's wrong.
Oh,
okay?
it's her
I'll
outfit.
give you a hand.
before we
Tell me
lose
if
any
anything's
more
wrong,
lines in the
okay?
game. Yeah, this is the outfit we bought for her.
I'll give you a hand.
It's essentially the same
I
outfit,
always feel at ease
but-
with you at my side.
but this one has more of a shrine feel, which I think fits, you know, her character and story.
Promise to tell me if anything's
Just a
wrong,
skoshi
okay?
bit more. And Bon says, if you... Okay, you're good with Vivian though, Sohma. Okay. Alright, Mrs. Butt Jets. Sounds good to me. Alright. I don't know what else I should do right now. Do we want to keep
I'll
building
show
the
you
Bun
real
Bun?
value this time.
I could keep working on her. Hey, Bon, do you want to earn me some more of this thing? Wait, this thing. I can put up some missions for you.
I'm here. Need a hand?
Do you know if we fought that monster yet? Bon says, by the way, just a heads up, we just got into Xunglong's story. Yeah, exactly. We'll be working more on that in the future. Okay, I can fight that monster? I can fight them? It's okay. It's not too spoilery. Okay, I'm gonna give it a try. They're resistant to fire. Aw, they don't like ether or physical. Aw, it sucks to be them. Ether and physical. Well, we've got ether. I think this will work out just fine. I don't know if I would say the Banui is daughter, but they are to be cherished, to be held and protected. Weakling.
Careful, don't get scared! Get away from me! Corrupt behavior is
My blade is already.
Wow, she builds up her meter like really fast. It's kind of crazy.
There's no time to lose. Watch out.
Sorry I'm not talking much.
I swear on my blade.
Oh, I think it's angry. And it's in the sky. Oh, they're all in the sky. They're all fakes!
Leave it to me! Remember to smile!
Cheese!
It's over.
It's not over.
Here to help! Timid gunpowder!
Purified.
Your luck's run out! Go! Come on! Woo! Look!
I see it. Evade.
Done. And someone says, so, are we in cyberspace or digital world in this game? It kind of feels like that. We're in a post-apocalyptic world, and we can access certain events to grind for materials in instances that feel like virtual reality. In fact, currently we are in virtual reality in the video game. Yeah, it's a VR realm. Correct. We live in a simulation, you guys. Is that enough for now? Let me guess. Banui's gonna need a lot more than that, isn't she? And this is the fastest way to spend your Denny's. Okay. I need 15, 10. I need 40 more of those.
I'll show you my real value this time.
40 more, please. I should have tried the other combo. I wasn't thinking. Girl says, well, maybe you live in a simulation. I'm a real boy. Well, excuse me. I'm pretty real last time I checked. Although I am living in your monitors right now. I can't help that, you know.
My blade is already sheathed.
Come back to the ground!
I see it.
What do you see? I see a lot of things.
There's no time to purging slash.
Goodbye, Hellfire. I'm gone. That's a lot of mats we gotta grind for. Let's try this with a different party composition. Keep my senses alive by switching it up a little. Okay, that's 10. I need 40? 45. That's a lot. Okay, we'll complete. Do, 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 do. The bass in this game is so good. Okay. Yes, yes, yes. And another one.
This is the path
I'll show you.
Alice, Yuzuha,
I
and
can become
Bear witness to the noble principle. I would never turn down Lord Vivian. Is at your command.
Oosh. Up, up, and away. Beep, beep. If you want, feel free to assign them so I can get them for you. Oh, I should do that while I'm hunting for them. Yeah, then we can hunt for everything together. That would be very helpful.
Apologies. You can't run. A flurry of thrusts. Boom. Careful, don't get scared. All for Lord Nathan. I'll handle it. Only focus on the target. What you now? Score one for me.
Come on, throw an attack my way. Come on, you coward. You won't do it. Ouch. 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 Pain. Excuse you, I'm trying to process all the meters, all the things I could do. There's a lot of things I could do right now.
For the time field
No.
name, I will never lose.
And this was outer meter, I think. Yep.
Adjust your breathing.
And I think it's done.
Sorry for stealing your spotlight.
For a bunny that gets scared very easily, she sure has a lot of sass. Here, let me go ahead and assign those to you, Mr. Bond. We have a guild in this game. And I can give them missions. And if they complete the missions I give them, I also get rewards. Then I go to there. Then I go to here. Then intel board. And then post commissions. That would be none of these. I think it's this one. Thank you. Wait, I need battery to post these up? What? That's weird. There, it's up on. Thank you for your help. Out of curiosity, Bond, do you want to do storyline later tonight when things have calmed down and we'll get some more food and relax, or do you want to do this while we're live? Let's see, we got the Alice, we got the Yuzuha, we got the Vivian. Okay. Okay. Sounds good, mister. Just doing a vibe check. A check, a check, a check, a check.
No time to deal with you individually. Apologies.
I really like that she can just round all of the creatures up. Really good for groups. Alright, one more.
Blink your strikes to score. Yeah.
Attack me.
2 minutes of counter. Oh, for Lord Nathan. Look around you.
Dodge.
Blood stains. Striking instant.
I've got specials. And
Riddled with flaws. Getting busy. It's time to settle this.
I don't like it when you're in the sky. I wonder if we could even hit you when you're like this. Oh, wait. What happened? Where'd the animation go?
Keep it up.
That was strange. I didn't even realize that the animation got caught off there.
I see your weakness.
Can you please stop levitating? Yeah, I'd really like it if you'd stop levitating. Our bunny is taking one too many hits.
Focus on the target. Sorry for stealing your spotlight.
Analysis crew. Report. What happened there when he was in the sky? And I did my... I don't know, you call it an ultimate, right? Again. Mental note. Don't do special attacks when the enemy is skybound.
No time to deal with you individually. Apologies.
Hiya. And then we can do it again.
Blink your strikes to score.
That move is so overpowered. Why must you always go in the sky? You are so annoying. Like, oh my gosh.
Watch for attacks from your
He's a
blind spot.
spitty fellow. And we dodged right into the puddle. Oh, that ain't great.
Your weakness has been exposed.
It still worked. Somehow. Come back to Earth, please.
Careful, don't get scared. It's time.
It's not flying, right? There we go.
Focus on the target.
There we go.
Solid hit. Score one for me. Alice! Time to split.
I like how, like, Yuzuha will genuinely be worried for her friend if something happens to her. It's a good detail. The fact that we have dialogues when we swap in characters, I love it. TLC. Puttin' for funny. And Bonzo's defending against golden prompts are your best friend. Aye aye, Captain. I'll keep practicing. And Griel says, ever since I started using defensive assist, I haven't been able to stop. It's too much fun. I like it when you can... I think it's called a defensive assist. Is that when you swap in a character and they do the attackies? I like that one. If that's what you're talking about, I completely understand. I'm getting my earlier messages as well. Oh, okay. Let me pause. And Grail says, yeah, that's the one. Do more of those. I'm trying. Bond says, he's in a rupture state, the red barrier state. Focus on doing defense assist to get rid of that red gauge phase. Oh. Well, he's a stinky duty butt for doing that. And Seven says, I think he goes away and sends in clones that attack. Yeah, he does shadow clone no jutsu quite a bit. I'll do it when the opportunity presents itself. I'll do my best. Like, I'm waiting for this guy to do a golden mark. He's not doing it right now. I could just end him right here, right now. Smell you later. Oh, is the red gauge underneath his health bar? Oh, that would have been a perfect opportunity. I missed it. Like now. Okay, it's gotta be golden though. No, that's red. That's not gonna work. Ouch, pain, hurt, regret.
Don't underestimate me. You're all riddled with flaws.
Aw, he's angry. Oh, I see the red. Like that? And like that? Am I doing it? Am I doing it? Am I making you proud?
Come on! Don't be nervous! Who dares get between me and Lord Satan?
Oh, I think it's gone. Did I do it? Did I do it?
Strike in an instant.
Well, she spun. She's a twirling. How do they have these such dynamic poses in every single shot? It's kind of amazing. Oh, I have 55. I'm done. Thank you. You guys are awesome. The bottom red gauge is actually your buildup. Yeah, consider that your bleed gauge. The top right is the enemy's rupture gauge. Wait, there's a top right meter? I didn't even know there was a top right meter. Eh? I gotta pay attention to my UI just a little bit more. Thank you, Bon. Alright, let's see how far we can take the
I'm
Banu.
here. Need a hand?
1 and 2. Thank you, it was the perfect amount. Now we just need ice chips. 4. Well, mostly for this one. And then her assist. Okie dokie.
I'll show you my real value this time.
There's also this option, where I don't use this for anything. Ice chips. How many is this gonna take? Hehehehe. Hee. I doubt that that's going to be enough.
Need a hand?
There, just a tiny bit stronger. We're gonna need a lot more than that, though.
I'll show you my real value this time.
Bon says, your build-up that damages your feet? That damages your fit? Your fit's built too high? Bon, I am confused. Is that a typo? Explain
Take your
yourself!
time. I'm listening.
What am I missing on your end? The claw. He needs a de claw.
I can become even stronger.
If it's built too high. Ah, got you. If your build-up is built up too high. Bottom gauge is actually build up. Oh, consider that your bleed gauge. Rupture gauge. Rupture's like really, really good, right? I've heard nothing but good things about it. I'd like to see it from my own eyes. Hey, but we have this on stream, so I can always re-roll the footage and see what I haven't seen. Hi, Bun. What's this? I see a meow burst.
Requesting assembly.
Are you trying to get my attention? Well, you have my attention now. Hi. I could go and farm the claw. You. Give me the claw. Here's the claw. I don't like fighting this guy. He's really annoying. Oh, I've already done it all. I cannot do the claw until 2 days from now. These are weeklies. Dang it. Then there's also Shiyu Defense. When does this end? Hey, Bon, have you been doing this for me? If so, thank you. Number 3 hasn't been done. I'll be counting on you. I don't want to do shield defense. I could just do Lost Void. Out of curiosity, you want to play arcade? What's in it for me? What does the arcade have to offer? Mwah. You want to go to the arcade, huh? That's new. What made you want to go to Godfinger? And Bond says so those red gauge phases, characters like Monoto are really good against them to get out of it faster. So then I'll have reason to use Wolfman. I like Monoto. I like Monoto quite a lot. For reasons.
Welcome to Godfinger. First off, read through our store policy, please.
Wait, why are there achievements here? Bond, have you been playing when I haven't been looking? Look, there's just stray polychromes waiting to be grabbed over here. Oh, did you want to play together? I see. Alright, fine. Just because. Fair. What you in the mood for? This game's got a little bit of everything, don't it?
Can't find a suitable opponent to match with?
Up, I'm stuck in purgatory.
Player 2 if you want.
Bond's my player 1 and player 2. I'll be his player 2 for all eternity if I can help it. Bond, help! I'm stuck! I got kicked! Bond, you kicked me out! How dare you? Fine, fine, you can be player 1. I don't care.
Can't decide which game to play? Why not try them all?
Maybe it's because I'm already in the arcade that the game's like confused as heck. Let me try exiting the arcade and see if that helps. Take another sip. Is that a DDR machine in the background? Man, I miss
Find a
DDR.
suitable opponent to match with? I could always be your player 2 if you want.
I am in arcade purgatory. Release me! Kick me. I know. It's being super weird, ain't it?
Can't find a suitable opponent to match with?
Multiplayer do be kind of
I
buggy
could
like
always
this
be your player 2
sometimes.
if you want.
For online gaming experience, nothing is perfect. And Bond says, I didn't know that would happen. Huh, same. I learn something new every day.
Can't decide which game to play? Why not try them all?
Leave. Start the game over? I don't typically force quit games if I can help it. If I can help it. Bun, is it safe to force quit the game?
Can't find a
I'm like scared. What if it corrupts my game somehow? It's like some old school like anxieties with video games, you know? Some things you just can't shake. And for me, that's one of them. It's safe? Okay. Bon has given me the go to Alt F for this. One of these buttons is gonna turn off the Zenless. And there we go. Do 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 do. I don't know what to say or do or to sing. Although, essentially, we are majoritively wrapped up for playing Zenless. I did all my dailies, and we built up the bunny just a little bit stronger. Yeah, I figured we were just filling in for the sake of filling in. You want to wrap things up, Mr. Bond of the Satori? What do you want me to do? Shall I close us out? This was fun! I hope you guys had a good time too. I know that Zenless was very random, but I had a great time with y'all. And I look forward forward to even more Show Me Lives in the future. We'll be playing more Animal Crossing, we'll be doing more Show Me Lives, and I'll be trying to pick back up Resident Evil 3 Remake in the near future. So look forward to that. I'm not giving up on you, Jill. Although I might be a little rusty. Maybe I'll start a new save file just to get, to get my feet wet again. Yeah. That way, when I start playing, you guys don't watch me loop on a game over screen over and over again. And I am going to temporarily return to my Animal Crossing addiction for tonight. I'm glad you guys enjoyed it. I know I'm not the best player out there when it comes to playing Zenless, and I still got a lot to learn. But I have Bon as my teacher, so I'm bound to become good eventually. Bon's an amazing teacher, let me tell you. He's very smart, he knows how to build teams intuitively, he doesn't even need to look things up. He's very smart like that. And Wills of Steel says, well, we enjoyed this Garden of Madness. I think you may have convinced me to go down this Zenless Zone Zero hole. It's very fun, but be warned that it is a gacha game, which means you can easily end up spending way too much IRL money to get the characters and the items that they require in order to build them, buff them, make them strong, etc., etc. So watch your wallet carefully if you decide to pick up this game. It is fun. It's got a really good story. So if you play Blue Protocol, it's gonna make the story in Blue Protocol pale in comparison. I have been spoiled by Final Fantasy XIV and Zenless when it comes to stories. And the animations in this game are actually super duper good. They border between 2D and 3D constantly because it's so stylized. I mean, I highly recommend it. It's a great game. Personally, to me, it's a very good game. It's got a lot of sentiment. It's got a lot of TLC. There's a lot of attention to detail. And I'm not just talking about the bazongas. Wills of Steel says, I'm no stranger to those. I know how to navigate them. I play Dragon Ball Legends. Wait, is Dragon Ball Legends a gacha game too? You were mentioning that earlier when I got the wrong item from the gacha pull. I was dying a little inside. A little, but you know, I've been working on getting that ball for like a couple of weeks. Wait, so 2 weeks of grinding for trying to go free to play on that one. Just to lose it. I don't even need that W engine. I think I have 2 of those already. Sylphin says, joke's on them. I already spent all my money on cardboard. Ooh, I understand the feeling. I'm thinking about buying some more Animal Crossing Amiibo cards, but the Sanrio crossover ones so I can get the furniture. I want the furniture. I gotta do some research on that though before I actually go through with spending more monies. And of course with Bond's permission. I would never spend Bond's money without Bond's permission. But first I gotta cozy him up, I gotta make some biscuits on his back, and then I'll persuade him. The girl says, the use of squash and stretch is insane in this game's animations. Exactly! Exactly! For however they were able to pull it off, they did smear frames, but they utilized smear frames utilizing the 3D models themselves. How the heck did they do that? Like, it boggles the mind. It's impressive. The guns have physics, and Billy's guns are like people to him. Satori says, if however you play right now for Zenless Zone Zero, I believe Zhao, the pink bunny girl, is still free for grabs. Oh yeah, she's a free S rank. So if you want to play, now's a really great time to jump in. And I mean, heck, one character has a gun for a tail, so there you go. And then there's Seed. Her feet are too animated for me. I just call her feet. Her name is Seed, I call her feet. She also likes to smell people, so she's a little bit of an awkward one. I remember when I was younger, I used to compliment people on the way they smelled all the time. But now I specify, the perfume you're wearing is very nice. What is it? What scent is it? And, but where did you purchase it? Because I may be interested in grabbing some for myself. But Seed is a bit of an awkward child. There's a lot of awkward characters in this game. Some that may seem a little more neurodivergent than the others. Some probably on the spectrum of relatable. And others who are just, that's neat. Melissa Steele says, you can always just give them a bunch of cookies and teach them how to evade his taxes. That's true. No, donuts. We gotta give Bun donuts. He steals donuts. Well, instead of having him resort to stealing donuts, I could just give him donuts. Relinquish the sweet treats. Or I could give him the rest of my taro drink. Who wants taro? Do you want taro? It's Hamtaro time. Kush kush tiki tiki woo. Girl says, Segway Foot Girl is a little much for me, and I thought Grace's animations were. I did too! Whenever it comes to the whole foot thing, it's like the brain can't help but think, well, that's somebody's fetish, right? It's like, I don't need to be a part of this. I don't need to be a part of this. Although Seed's combat style, I do enjoy. I do like it very much. Where she pilots a Gundam at random and then jumps in, jumps out. I do like that. I like the whole, I'm in a Gundam now, and now I'm firing missiles. Blah! It's crazy. She's crazy. And then after you fire like a million missiles, he zooms in with a big ol' heckin' punch. It's cool. I love those animations. I like the fight choreography. But the whole feet thing is where I'm just like, no, this character is a little, It's a little weird. A little too weird for me. And Bond says, so if you decide to get invested in the game, you might recognize some voice actors in the game, both for Japanese and English versions. Grail says, honestly, the mod that gives her shoes would have made her playable. There's a mod for that! Honestly, same. But the fact that I need a mod to enjoy a character? Oh lord, if I have to buy her an outfit with actual money? Ooh, that's a little mean. Don't do it, Hoyo. They're probably thinking it right now. If it makes them money, they're thinking it. Bond says Grace's animations is a choice. Someone chose to do that. Yep. They sure did. One for each specific type of person. Well, I mean, yeah. There's a reason this game has quite the infamous title for itself. A word of which I cannot use, not here. And Wheels of Steel says, if you yourself were actually put in the game, what would be your weapon and abilities? Well, ideally I would prefer to be long range, but if I had to be a short range character, I would like something like a big greatsword, kind of like Monato's, or something short but fast. I want zoomies. I want to become the missile. I want to fight like Tao Kaka from Blaze Blue. That would make me happy. But do I get to throw a chair at them is the question. Let me throw a gamer chair at them. Bon says, I imagine you as Nekomata or Jafufu for your playstyle. Aw, thank you. Although, Jafufu would take offense to that because she's not a cat, yeah? Sylphin says, Blaze Blue mentioned? Yep. It's been a long time since I played that game. I've forgotten all her combos, but I love Slashy Slashy. I love Tao Kaka, especially because her combos were long, but it felt so satisfying when you could pull it off. And then you slash through a character, you play the mix-up game, you confuse your opponents, and they never know what angle you're going to hit them. Is it an overhead attack? Are you going for the under? And then you yeet them into the air, and you keep slashing at them. And then they changed that, and I got really sad. I wasn't so worried about damage nerfs or anything of that sort, as long as the playstyle was still fun. But then they changed the playstyle, and I was like, my combos! Give me back my combos! Because that's what made her fun for me. Always loved giving my friend and Bond the big bamboozle. The goal for me was never to win, but it was to give them a hard time. Wheels of Steel says Tao is deadly, but also super cute. Yes, she is. Bond says an English voice actor from Blaze Blue is in this game. Wait, for real? Who? Tell me more. Sylvan says, I see. It's been a long time since I played myself. I remember liking Rachel a lot. Rachel was Bond's main character. He always played as Rachel. And her tiny Lobelia attacks still give me PTSD. Girl says, I love making the people I play with angry at me too. That's a way to phrase it, but I mean, I don't want to make Bond rage quit or nothing. I just want to make him work for that win, you know? Because I'm proving to myself and to everyone in the world I'm not a pushover. I may be cute, but I've got a fiery side too. I've got claws. Christina V voices Miyabi. I can hear it. No, I can hear it. And she's both the voice for Miyabi as well as Noelle for Million. Bills of Steel says, so, what you're saying is Bond is a Rachel simp? I don't know if I call him a simp, but when that character is your main, Bond, what drew you to Rachel? I can't defend this. I can't defend this. If it doesn't really help his case that he also played Guilty Gear, and he also liked to dolphin spam as May quite a lot. It's not a good look, Bond. It's not a good look. I'm not helping your case at all. You entered tourneys with her too? Wait, how far'd you get? Was I there? Was this before we met? Was it around the time we met? Where were these tourneys located? And don't say Anime Expo. Grail says, so what was that about a tiny belly attack? I might have mispronounced it. I said tiny lobelia attack. It's like where she grabs her little creature and she throws it at you. And it looks like a football, right? Bond will be able to translate. He knows what I'm talking about. And it leaves these poles behind. And she can set off the poles to attract lightning. And it's so annoying. And she can spam those too. What's with you and the spammable characters, mister? Bond says, initially I thought she would play like Slayer from Guilty Gear, but then I also liked how unorthodox the playstyle was at the time. I was in the quarterfinals. I lost against the best Carl Clover player. Well, if a person can play Carl Clover really well, that's already really impressive and deserves bragging rights right from the beginning, because that character is two characters in one. You're literally, there's a main character and then there's Carl's puppet. You control two characters at once. You have to have like some kind of psychic brain powers to do that. A worthy adversary for the Bond to lose to, I'd say. Wells of Steel says, you told me that you do like to play as a werewolf butler guy. I imagine he is going to be a rather pain to unlock once I inevitably get into this game. I would say your chances of getting him are relatively high because you can also claim, I forget how. It's been such a long time. You can also do the stable banner in this game to get him as well. You don't have to wait for his banner to roll in because he's a standard S-rank character. Should be simple enough to get. And every time you level up a character that you have, at certain milestones of leveling them up, you get free tapes to roll for more characters that way too. This game gives you a lot of freebies, so it's not so bad on the grind. Bond says Lycon, the werewolf butler guy, is locked. He will eventually arrive, but just takes time. He's part of the standard, so he will always be available. Exactly this! Mr. Butler. that, I think I'm gonna go ahead and wrap things up and consider the sleepy realm and talking to my Animal Crossing villager friends again. And then making sure Truffles' sanity is still intact. Yes, gotta make sure my friends are okay. Until next time, you guys have a wonderful night. Thanks for hanging out with us. This is fun. Until next time, bye!